In A Stick of Time, the first flashback scene of Shogun Episode 7, we get a peek into Lord Toranaga's ascent to fame. The highly regarded Hulu FX series has remained one of the greatest television shows of 2024 even after 7 of the 10-part series episodes have been aired 46 years before the events of Shogun. In the year 1554, a youthful Toranaga defeats a warlord named Mizoguchi in the opening scene of Shogun Episode 7. Mizoguchi is taken aback by Toranaga's incredible fortitude and insight in combat at such a young age, and he humbly submits to the youthful conqueror. In addition, Seiki, Toranaga's estranged brother, is introduced in Shogun Episode 7 as he attempts to organize a coalition in front of what he calls Crimson Sky, the impending siege of Osaka. It's unclear exactly why Toranaga and Seiki have become less of a couple, but it seems that Seiki would be more than happy to be back together with his brother and help him in his struggle against the mother of the heir, Ochiba, and Lord Ishido. Seiki soon exposes that he has already allied with Toranaga's adversaries and has taken his brother's seat on the Council of Regents, putting him in danger of being impeached and executed. Mizoguchi asks to be seconded by the young warlord in the first flashback sequence with a young Toranaga, so that it can be documented in history. According to the incident in Shogun, to be seconded in this manner is to be slain by the sword in the head, most likely following a war loss. In front of both his own people and Toranaga's troops, Mizoguchi bravely practiced seppuku. After then, Toranaga used a single sword strike to detach Mizoguchi's head from his body, a move that is later revealed to have been staged for the war narrative. Actually, it took the young Toranaga several tries to complete the task. Even though Toranaga was fighting for the first time, the young warlord defeated Mizoguchi's army with remarkable composure. Mizoguchi congratulates Toranaga and expresses his admiration for his ability to fight so well before even pillowing. Mizoguchi formally submits and requests that Toranaga's scribes record him as having fought honorably, acknowledging that he was forced by circumstance to proclaim an unwinnable war. These are his last remarks before starting the seppuku ceremony. Toda Hiramatsu, who led Toranaga through his first fight and went on to become one of his most trusted generals, is standing behind Toranaga. When Seiki and Toranaga first meet and have dinner and drinks in Shogun Episode 7, the first flashback scene is repeated exactly. Toranaga deems Seiki's account of how well-liked he was by women when he was younger, jokingly, slander. Seiki finds it amusing but refutes Toranaga's assertion that he was more effective in that area. The two brothers are shown in the first scene effectively putting up each other in order to dispute the compliments they receive. This fosters a friendly and lively atmosphere, but it might be challenging to tell the difference between their attractive actions and the truth. In a similar spirit, Seiki recounts to Nagakato an abridged account of his father's first battle, which culminates with the young warlord beheading Mizoguchi with a single fast blow to the head. Even though Toranaga and Hiramatsu know this is a deception, they choose not to confront Seiki, who succeeds in captivating and motivating Nagakato. Shortly after, Seiki relates a less flattering tale that makes Toranaga feel uncomfortable and drastically alters the atmosphere before admitting his treachery. Seiki makes a point about how stories are frequently inflated or exaggerated representations of reality, and asks Nagakato whether he prefers the exalted legends of his father over the humble realities. Toranaga, in contrast to his son, was thrown into a deadly conflict when he was just 12 years old, which has made him a strong but troubled soldier. Nagakato's enthusiasm to engage in combat is indicative of his inexperience and lack of understanding of the long-term consequences battles have on a person's heart, mind, and spirit. It also shows how ignorant war stories, like the one Seiki told about Mizoguchi's beheading, have fed Nagakato. Even though Toranaga dismissed the story as ludicrous, Nagakato took it to be real, which ultimately caused him to assault Seiki carelessly and pass away needlessly at the conclusion of Shogun Episode 7.